Hello and welcome. As you can see, we are in Christmas season. We are going to talk about having a homemade Christmas. That's right, we are not doing the consumerism, busy, hustle bustle kind of Christmas. No. Instead, we are doing the homemade, meaningful, intentional, simple kind of Christmas. The one that is centered around Jesus Christ and the true meaning of Christmas. We are going to dive into traditions, food, gift ideas, you name it. It's going to be great. My name is Rachel and I am the founder of New Harmony. Here at New Harmony, we are all about being intentional parents and having that home of harmony and peace for our children. We are trying to protect the freedoms and preserve our posterity. So that's something that you are also trying to do and align with, then hit the subscribe button because there's going to be so much more videos coming your way. We are also not about perfection over here. Sometimes it's about getting things done over perfection. It's about the effort. So have grace for me, please, as my other mic wasn't working and we just need to get this done. But also have grace for yourself this holiday season and keep that in mind with this video that you don't have to do it all. You don't have to have everything homemade perfectly. Sometimes it's about effort. Sometimes it's about getting things done and not being perfect. Just that in mind as I go through this video because I'm going to have things from beginner level I've never crafted in my life all the way to expert. This is my full-time job. Let's start off with traditions. If you have a family tradition that you love and you're proud of, then please share it in the comments. I love getting ideas and I'm sure others would value it too. If you're looking for something for little children that can help them have the spirit of Christmas in their hearts and understand it, this is a great tradition for you. Get a manger. It can literally be a box. You do not have to be fancy. Have a baby doll that can represent baby Jesus. And then the last thing you need is like straw, like craft straw or hay, or you can use scraps of fabric, you can use cotton balls, something along those lines. And you encourage your children to do acts of kindness, to say please, to clear off their spot at the table, whatever it is that you want to encourage them to do that is good and kind and Christ-like. And as they do those things, they get the straw to put and lay down in the manger. We want that manger to be so nice and fluffy for baby Jesus because on Christmas Eve, you're going to lay your baby doll, baby Jesus, in the manger, and you want that baby Jesus to have a nice, soft, fluffy bed. So encourage your children to do those kind acts of service, to say please, and not only are they filling their hearts with the light of Christ and they're having that spirit of Christmas, they are also working towards serving Jesus and getting his bed ready for him. And it helps bring Christmas around his birth and him. Not to mention, there's more peace in your home because your children are more mindful and they want to do good and they're not going to fight as much. And all around, it's a great tradition to have. Other things that you can do for more older children, of course, you can go and serve the homeless. You can go to soup kitchens. It helps your children's get outside of themselves and see a different life, see a different perspective. It also helps them to have more gratitude for the life that they do have. Now, if you're in an area that's not really safe or plausible, a great alternative would be to find a machine of Light the World. Light the World machines are part of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but anyone can use it. And the whole point is to light the world, Jesus Christ, this holiday season and do acts of service. You go to the machines, you can go with your whole family and pick service things, and you can purchase different things and it goes directly to the people in need. And they have machines all over and they're adding tons of machines every year. So definitely check out and see if there's a location near you. I'll put more information in the description so you can find a Light the World machine near you. Some other fun traditions are sugar cookies. You can make homemade sugar cookies, homemade frosting, homemade sprinkles, all of those things you can have different cookie cutters and cut them out and decorate. It is such a fun family activity because not only is it fun to decorate together and bake together, but it's creative, it's fun, it can be messy, it's yummy. You get to eat them. And also, what my family does is we do those on Christmas Eve. We make the cookies and decorate them. So then, and then we set those cookies out for Santa. So it's a great family tradition. I know a lot of you guys do that. There's also gingerbread cookies that you can make homemade, and gingerbread houses you can do homemade, and just a fun way to have a yummy treat, but more homemade ingredients, all of that. It's a great thing to do. You can also do talent shows for Christmas Eve. I love putting on a Christmas program. And in this Christmas program, you can do a talent show where everyone can sing a Christmas song or do a dance performance or act out a funny scene or do a funny joke, comedy sketch. You can also do whatever your talent is, play an instrument, or maybe you do Mad Libs, or you tell a story and so you're a narrator. Whatever your talent is, get creative, and maybe you sketch a funny drawing and people have to guess it. Or I just love that because it highlights the gifts that we all have. That's not a present, but also your gifts and talents. And it's a great thing to celebrate the gifts that we have and to share it with others. So Christmas Eve is a great time to have that Christmas program. You can also act out the nativity, and I love this one too. You can read the different scriptures talking about the birth of Christ, and then you can have people dress up, the children, relatives, whoever's in town, and act out the angel and Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, and sing carols, and not carols, sing hymns. Sing hymns while you're reading the scriptures and take the pause. Oh, that's a beautiful tradition to have. I'm going to stop there on traditions. I have so much more, but we need to move on. So let's move on. Next on the list, we have decorations. Homemade decorations. There's just something about it that is so meaningful and cozy and grandma core. I love homemade decorations. Use nature to make your wreaths, to make your garland. All of that is beautiful. If not, you can get crafts from the craft stores and do homemade wreaths and garland. Other homemade decor ideas, you can do homemade stockings, you can make a homemade tree skirt, embroider towels, you can make ruffle pillowcases and throw pillows, paper garlands, and paper chains and countdowns. You can make an advent calendar. There is so many great decoration ideas. You can also make placemats and tablecloths and table runners and coasters, all of those things to just add that cozy Christmas vibe. Some other decoration ideas is we, for the longest time, didn't have a fireplace, so I used a cardboard box and I just painted a fireplace. That was a great, simple decoration you can do. You can also do snowflakes, cut out snowflakes and hang them. That's a fun one. Candles, you can get beeswax candles, and you can get other candle colors and melt wax and decorate them and have them as decor. You can do the doormat. You can get a doormat and paint it festive and Christmassy. I mean, ideas are endless. Homemade gifts for children. Felt maps. You can have these be themed. It can be a pirate map, it can be a knight's or a kingdom's map, a fairy tale map, it can be an explorer, a voyage map, it could be like Indiana Jones archaeologist map, it could be a pioneer map, it can be a ninja map, a superheroes map. You can have so many different themes. You can have so much fun with these maps. Another great idea is these adventure pouches. I feel like these would be great for children to collect different things on their outings or playing outside, especially for homeschool children. I feel like boys and girls alike would love these little adventure pouches. You can do these tic-tac-toe games. You can find little rocks and paint them as like different things, X's and O's, strawberries and oranges, whatever it is. And you can also make them out of air dry clay. You can make blankets. You can make PJs for them. Slingshots, hoverboards. You can also do Play-Doh. You can do these sleeping beds for movie parties or sleepovers. You can sew a shield and a sword. You can make capes for them. You can make these quiet books. This is great for children like toddlers and babies, or if you attend church and they need to be more reverent. You can make dolls, and you can make a dress out of a pillowcase. You can make a cute little purse, either crochet or not. You can make stuffed animals out of crochet or actually sew a teddy bear. You can also do the sleep masks or little cloaks. So many fun ideas. Moving on to teenagers. You can do car air fresheners. There's so many different ideas. A t-shirt pillow is another great idea. If they have a t-shirt they love, like from a band, but it doesn't fit them, or maybe it's of a loved one who has passed away, you can make it into a pillow. Maybe you buy them the sneakers they want, but then you put in a kit of, cool ribbons and crochet yarn and markers that they can deck out their shoes. Using plants to dye different fabrics for them. So you can do dyed sheets or pillowcases or t-shirts. You can use clay dish that they can collect their little trinkets or jewelry on. For girls, you can make homemade pads for them, which is a great healthy alternative to the store-bought ones. Make tote bags or toiletry bags. This is great for boys or girls. The toiletry bags, you can do it in something that represents them, something that they identify with, like maybe they're into plants and you can do like fun plant fabric, or maybe they're into a favorite band or a sports team and you can use that sports team as it. Same with the tote bag. You can deck it out and put their favorite TV show, quote, or funny meme on it. The options are endless. You can make the heatless curl little hair rods. You can also do iPad or laptop case that you can sew. Another gift is these necklaces from Soluminated. They have this Christus on it. They also have different birth crystals. They have different states. So this one's great if they're off to school or they're on a mission or they're out of state. They can have a little memento of their state back home. It's a great handmade company. So even though you're not making it by hand, the company is. It is handmade here in the US. And one thing that I love is the mission. It's about shining your light of Christ. So such a great thing to keep in mind for the holiday season, where we want it to be more Christ-like. If you are interested in getting one of these necklaces, I actually have a 15% off code, which if you're going to get it, why not get some money off? So this isn't sponsored by any ways, but I'll put the info down below. It's also a thoughtful gift you can give to a loved one, a parent. It doesn't have to just be teenagers, but just something to think about. Some great homemade gift ideas for men are beanies. You can make a chessboard or a checkers game. You can make beard oil. You can also do a handheld pie. If they love pie, you can make handheld pies, put it in a nice little box and ribbon, and do that on Christmas Eve and slip it under the tree, and they can have a nice homemade handheld pie. You can also crochet or sew some ties for them. You can roast pecans. You can also make a chunky blanket like this one out of yarn and just finger crochet it. This is a cute gift. You can also do some homemade slippers. You can sew, you can handwrite letters, and decorate it cute. Something that you would have done in middle school and make it all fun and colorful with different stickers and colored markers and inside jokes. That's always fun. For women, you can do the nice changing dividers. You can also make a measuring board for their children to measure as they grow. I feel like that would be such a great gift. I keep telling my husband I want that like every year, and I haven't gotten it. So maybe this will be the year that he makes me a cute little measure board, so I can track the children as they grow. This is a great gift if you don't own your home or you're constantly moving, because you get to take it with you wherever you go. You can make aprons, you can do makeup removers. These ones are a quick crochet project and you can make them in a cute bag. You can make a silk bonnet to sleep in. Last, for the homemade gifts section, is neighbors and friends and acquaintances of all sorts and sizes. We have homemade popcorn. You can have so much fun with this and do lots of different flavors. You can do a butter cheddar one. You could do pepper parmesan popcorn. You can do caramel popcorn. You can do like a candy cane popcorn. You can have a chocolate popcorn. Like, there's so much that you can do, like white and dark chocolate popcorn. Have fun with it. And you can do lots of little bags of flavored popcorn, and it's an easy gift that can go far, and that's great for teachers or neighbors, all of that, or even bosses. Other ideas is sourdough bread cloths or bread covers. There's lots of different kinds that you can do, and then you can make bread to go with it, and that would be a fun, complete gift, I feel like. You can also do vanilla extract or kefir soda that you can make. This one you'll have to think ahead and have it ready for the holiday season, so maybe something to consider for next year. You can also make homemade sauces and dips and have it in a fun container that is just fun. It's like your signature barbecue sauce. And lastly, you can do a homemade bath salt kit for them where you put in the Epsom salt, you do essential oils, you can do some bentonite clay, you can do maybe some pine needles in there or rosemary, all of the things, or lavender. Oh, that'd be so fun. Now, of course, when you have a homemade Christmas, you've got to have homemade food. And this can literally be anything. So one thing that I like to do is have the homemade food also kind of be a tradition. It's like every Christmas Eve, we do game hens. And we all get our own little game hen. Or maybe you do little smokies and kind of like game night food, like game day. And you have wings and you have little smokies and you have nachos. Or maybe you want to have it be like a shepherd's night and you have food like lamb meatballs and crackers and cheese and herbs. Whatever it is, I think that the homemade food for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day should kind of be like a tradition. Like your family always does this, and it's something memorable that you can associate with Christmas. As far as other things for meals or food that you can make for the holiday season, we've already mentioned sugar cookies and gingerbread cookies, but you can also do homemade treats. And this is more than just baked goods, although baked goods are so fun with the holiday twist, like candy cane brownies. You can also do homemade orange sticks, homemade peanut butter cups. You can make them into tree shapes and do like kind of like the Christmas tree Reese's peanut butter cups. You can also make homemade handheld pies like I mentioned. You can also use popcorn and cranberries for decor and use that food as garlands. You can dry oranges. You can have a simmer pot to be kind of your candle. There's so many endless options when it comes to food. The last thing is homemade stocking stuffers. So if you have little ones around, make sure you have headphones or something. This is a great opportunity to do some of the homemade candies, chocolate orange sticks, chocolate trees, and put them in the stocking. How fun is that? You can even make little gingerbread men and frost it and put them in cute little bags. That'd be so fun. You can do homemade Nutella to stick in there. You can put the handheld pies. I mean, there's so much that you can do. You can do Pop-Tarts, homemade pastry Pop-Tarts, homemade chapsticks or lipsticks or lip gloss. You can do homemade blush, homemade soaps for body wash or shampoos or hands. You can make crocheted nativity sets and put it in the stocking stuffers. Another great way to bring it back to Christ. Well, there you have it. Traditions, decorations, gifts, food, and stocking stuffers. So many great ideas on how to have a homemade Christmas, making Christmas more meaningful, intentional, simple, and what it's supposed to be about, which is Christ. So hopefully these ideas help you. Now that the fire is almost dead and it's time to wrap it up, but I am planning on doing another video in January. Please feel free to subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. I do a lot more in my stories, and you can get to know me over there too. Everything will be in the description, and Merry Christmas. We are not about being politically correct over here, so say the Merry Christmas and God bless and all of the things over here on this channel, because that's what we are about. I hope you have a very beautiful homemade Christmas. Bye.